Hello world, I'm Colleen and welcome to my glamorous life. If you're not familiar with the channel, I'm a 50-year-old mom of 3 teenagers and I'm here to give you some tips and tricks and hopefully some inspiration. So today is one of our Friday minis, and today in honor of Halloween I decided to do pumpkin spice eyes. Now to me it's all about the chestnut praline in the holiday season, so I'm rooting for that. But since pumpkin spice has gained so much traction, I figured, why not? We'll pay homage to the pumpkin spice. So let me zoom in and I'll show you how we do this look. To start our pumpkin spice eyes, we're going to start with some Morphe eyeshadow primer, just to make sure that everything blends easily and stays where it's supposed to once we get it there. Okay. Then we're going to start with kind of a base color, and this is the shade Cone from the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker. It's kind of a soft peach. And we're just going to take that right up almost to the brow bone, kind of fading out. We want to concentrate most of the color down low, and then just kind of buff it on up to that brow bone almost. So you see I've got a nice little kind of pumpkin-y layer there. Then I'm going to take that same brush and I want to deepen this up a little bit. So I'm going to go into Boss Angeles, which is off the Morphe Jeffree Star Cross, and we're just going to take that right into the crease line here, okay? Just right into that crease. I just want to bring it over and then just kind of buff that around. Now that's a lot of color, don't panic. This is a pumpkin spice smoky eye after all. We're going to catch that corner there and just buff that up. Okay, we're going to do that again on the other eye. Always buffing and working it upwards so that it's going to blend in beautifully. You can see I've got a few more lines on that eye, so it doesn't blend as nicely as I'd like, where I want it to blend. So we're going to work on that just a little bit longer. There we go. Now we're talking. We've got this nice deep crease here now. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a clean, fluffy brush and just kind of start working that out a little bit so it's a little more wearable for those of us a little older. If I were 16, I could probably get away with all that pigment just right there, but I'm going to kind of blend it out because the key to any look is blending. And a clean brush held way out toward the end of the brush will give you a light hand and these little swirly motions, working that color out and up, always out and up, because you don't want to work it down, because if you work it down it's going to draw the eye down, and we want to draw that eye up and out. Okay. Now I'm going to take kind of a fluffy, flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to get in here with a little bit of a shimmer, and I'm going to use the shade Orange Juice from the Jawbreaker palette. Look at how bright that is. Isn't that pretty? Nice, bright, and look at how much, look at how that opened that eye up. You know, we've kind of gone in and closed things off here, and then this bright color right in the middle just opens things up. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's get the other side. The thing I like about the oranges is that they look so good on just about everyone if they're done right. Now this is kind of an exaggerated pumpkin spice eyes today, so you can see I've got a lot on, and that's okay. It's okay to be dramatic every once in a while. You don't have to be super simple all the time. Now I'm going to go in with a pencil brush here, and I'm going to take the color Tasty from the Jawbreaker palette, and I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go in with a little V here. I'm going to start this way and then bring it up here in a little V. A little bit more there. This is going to start deepening up that crease a little bit, defining the corners of the eye, and giving me the spice to our pumpkin spice. Okay? Right down there. You want to kind of keep it in a V because your eyes are not like super, I mean, unless you're really blessed, you don't have super, super round eyes. But this little V, especially if you have the tail up in here, is going to lift your eye up again, up and out, always up and out. See how that goes? Up and out. It's like selfies. You go up and down. Well, we want to go up and out with the eyeshadow. So now let's go a little deeper on this. Now I think I can get away with a little deeper. We're going smoky pumpkin, right? Smoky pumpkin spice. All right. And then I'm going to go back with my fluffy blending brush, the one that was clean the last time. It's not clean anymore. It still has a little of the rest of the stuff on it. And now we're going to just gently buff that corner in so it kind of blends out and up again. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty so far? Okay. Now, I'm going to take that same Tasty on that same pencil brush, and I'm going to drag it under my lower lash line here to keep that spiciness going on. See that? Don't need a lot, just a little bit. Because we're going to use this kind of as an eyeliner replacement, if you will. It also will hide if you're like me and by the end of the day your mascara has started to droop a little bit no matter how waterproof it is. Okay, I'm going to add a little pop of brightness in the corner with the color Lemon Drop from the palette, the Jawbreaker palette. And I'm going to go right into the corner right here. And I'm going to bring that back into the rest. Look, that opened the eye up, didn't it? Okay, here we go. Right in the corner there. And this we can kind of bring down just a little bit this way, because in between that, I've got this really super fine pencil here, and I'm going to go back with the orange juice. I love that color, orange juice. And we're going to bring that Lemon Drop into the orange and across into our spice there, into the Tasty. So we're going to take the orange juice and kind of connect the Lemon Drop and the Tasty to give us our pumpkin-y spice look so far. What do you think? Okay, now I want to put a little bit of something up just to highlight my brow bone here, and I'm going to go in with the color Lynn from the Morphe Cross Jeffrey palette here, which is, this is not a shimmer, okay, this is a matte. And I'm going in with the matte because I think I've got enough shimmer right in here, and I don't want to accentuate my little lovely crow's feet any more than necessary today because I am going so bold on my lids. Okay? So, there we go. Now, we've got our blending brush again, because now I've kind of created this little line between the two. We want to soften that line back up. There we go. What do you think? You like it? Okay. Now I'm going to go with my Douce gel pencil. Oh, this really needs to be sharpened. Let me sharpen this real quick. I love it when you pull the thing out and you think it's all ready to go and it's not. Okay, here we go. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to kind of tight line right up in here in my lashes, because I've got these really full double lashes that don't look like anything anymore, because the older you get, the lighter the hair goes. A little fallout there. there we go. We'll overdub later. Okay. Okay, so that's all there is to it. I've added a set of false lashes because I wanted a little longer look today, but that's entirely up to you if you want to do that. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get notices when I post, and leave a comment. What would you like to see on the next Friday Mini? Please, I want to know what you want to see. It's not all about me, it's all about you. So I look forward to seeing you later. Ta-ta!